Beautiful.
Here we are. Down at
TOPGOLF.
TOPGOLF.
Yep. So we've come down here for
So the launch.
Monday tee off.
Yeah, we are. We are Monday tee off.
Yep.
It's been a bit loose. So basically, we've been down here for the launch of something. Of maybe a new range of irons.
Yep.
And wedges.
Yep.
And hopefully you've seen the reviews of them.
All right.
I don't know what they are.
Yep.
The new Strixon.
So the new Mizuno.
Yeah, the new Mizuno 919 JPX gear.
JPX gear. Yep.
And we would like to thank Mizuno for creating the new Aussie Golf Reviewer bags.
Yep. Available at all good golf stores.
There's not many of them.
Maybe not, but thank you very much.
No, it was very, very good to have a chat to Anthony Gurkovich, Jake, the Mizuno rep, Sam, his brother, and also Bill Price.
Yep, from America.
Bill Price from the States.
Yep. Answered a lot of questions for me.
Just move a little bit forward, just because.
Mate, answered a lot of questions for me. Got my Chrome Molly's t-shirt on.
You do.
Love a bit of Chrome Molly. Answered a lot of questions for me. Very good. Yeah, I really enjoyed.
Question. Go ahead.
So
we'll talk about the questions here. The first question was, what does JPX stand for?
Yep. It was.
And nobody knows. Really.
So no one really
officially
knew.
knows.
No. So the best we could get was the line that we took, which was Japanese
player
extreme. So and obviously MP
Mizuno player.
Yep. So
and then the second question you had, which I think we might have asked it somewhere. It was somewhere or another.
Yes, I think on one of the videos. So I asked for people like myself and Jake from Mizuno, who catches quite a few out of the toe as well, why the grooves aren't all the way to the toe. That was answered by Bill.
Yep.
He just basically said that it's illegal to have the grooves all the way to the toe.
Yeah, it's rules.
So they have to be so far from the toe on the
Well, yeah, you said so far from the toes, spread so far, and
you can only have so many grooves. The distance between those grooves has to be a certain distance, and obviously how far they go out to the end of it. So, when he answered it, he didn't say whether they...
Bill said, the first thing, Richo goes, Bill, why is this the case? He goes, first of all, Richo, fantastic to meet you, finally. And then he said, because you can't.
Because you can't. Yeah, so he didn't get into whether it would be an advantage or not.
Yep.
We didn't bother. It's just basically, it's illegal. So Bill was fantastic.
Bill, great chat.
Look, I'm not a golf fitter by trade or anything else, but it was certainly very interesting.
It would have been interesting for you.
Yeah, look, it was very interesting for me to be able to hear it, and it just reinforced what we've always said about going and getting fitted.
About being fitted, but it's also about Mizuno and the fitting.
Yep.
So we'll talk about it. There's a new shaft optimizer.
Yep.
Swing DNA. So we've done a video, and we'll do a little bit more with that. And we had a chat to Gurkovich, Anthony Gurkovich, and Simon Davey, the fitter for Mizuno, about heading down to Melbourne and doing a full fit with one of us or both of us, and then potentially following that through production and out in the course where I will hit a shank first shot. So that will be really interesting. But the shaft optimizer is shaft optimizer 3D.
Yes.
So the shaft optimizer already does plenty of stuff right now. This is just adding some more to it as well.
Lie angles,
dynamic lie angle, and the whole works and jerk using some other
was very
gyros.
I would like Bill to fit me for some golf clubs.
100%.
He had me from.
He had you from face shut, toe down.
Look, just listening to him talk about the whole thing, the process and everything else. And one thing that we should say, and Bill did say about this, I think when you're looking at a new set of irons, you need to be a little bit more open-minded.
100%.
Like of clubhead designs and certainly shafts.
Yeah.
I know we'd all like a set of blades and extra stiff shafts and everything else, but it might not necessarily be the case to allow you to play your best golf.
Yes.
So I think you need to be able to sort of go in there with an open mind. Do you know what? When I did the fitting with Shah down at
Show.
Not
Show. G'day,
mate. How you going? Good to see you. You'll be watching. Love you, mate.
Yeah.
Right. But didn't have any preconceived ideas.
No, you just go in there and
so
you
I
just
didn't
do
go,
it.
I want a specific head shape or colour or shaft or anything else. Just went, right, you know what?
Well,
do
you
your
just
stuff.
literally go in and you
Yep.
fit.
Yep, and I think
And be fit.
that's what you need to do, don't you?
100%. You just need
Yep.
to go in with an open mind, and the Mizuno swing DNA stuff and the shaft optimizer.
Yep.
All that is leading to a better fit.
Oh, look, they do a great job.
Brilliant.
There is all that, you know, any shaft, any grip, like,
Yeah.
you know, mate, I think that's a fantastic idea.
Pretty tough to
Yep,
go past.
and lots of different designs of heads.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, you've got from your traditional blade right to some stuff that's got a bit more forgiveness.
Well, yeah. I
But,
mean, the hot metal's like the quickest thing out there off the face. So technology-wise, they've just packed it in.
Yep.
So
Even old Nicky Faldo, mate.
Nick Faldo,
He
that
can-
video
he
was
can-
good.
He can pump a bit of hot metal.
It would be
Hey.
really good to get that video. I wonder if we could, but
Yeah, because he pumps a bit of hot metal,
that
right?
was very interesting.
Yeah.
So basically, we'll quickly tell that story and then we'll get into Caloundra.
Yep.
But basically, he hit his T9. Is that what it was? T9
Yeah,
from the 90s,
Yep.
thereabouts. His blade, and then he went on and hit the tour, the forged, and the hot metal.
Yep.
He went from sort of 114 ball speed, jumped up to 120 odd, 122, then 125 or something
Yeah.
in the hot metal.
hot metal, yep.
And so I know there's 7 degrees between that, but the launch
Yep.
window was the same, spin was different, and that's why he was hitting it further. Ball
Yep.
speed plus spin,
Yep.
but it was also landing the same.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Do you know what? I like the new range. I thought certainly for someone at my level, the forged and hot metal,
Yeah.
I think were very good and very good to hear some people explain. You know, because sorry, I forget the gentleman's name that came out talked about
Simon. Yeah, sorry, Simon Davey. Yeah.
Do you know, he explained all the technology behind it. And
I'll just
everything
say
else, and,
Simon
you know,
Davey, trainee, #1 trainee in Tasmania, back in 1999 maybe,
Yep.
or 1990.
But he
There was only 2 of them, but anyway.
But he was very good.
Yeah,
So
Simon's
so
good.
Bill did the fitting, right?
he done
and
shaft optimizer
and
stuff,
he
yeah.
explained like the technology and the heads and everything else. So do what I do. I like the look of them, and they are very, very good clubs.
This is the Mizuno show. But look, it was brilliant. Thanks to the guys for getting us to come
Yes.
down.
Yes. Thank you very much.
This is something for Richo that he hasn't sat in before and heard this. I'm sort of privy to this being a PJ member
yeah.
and working in
Like
the
I said,
industry.
It just really gave me a bigger idea of why it's important to get forward. And I
100%.
think that's yep.
Big time.
And that's why we'd like to film it, to show some people.
That's right. So,
I
like I
think
said, we'll try to get to Melbourne. We'll
Yeah.
try to do that with
Yep,
Simon.
Yep.
Both
Because
sets, production.
People can sit down and see that whole fitting of why you've chose the club head, why you chose the shaft, why you chose the grip, and you know, and then hopefully take on the course and obviously play some good shots
Play
with
some
it.
good shots.
Then people will be able to say, oh, all right, maybe it is worth the effort.
Correct.
Yep.
Weird Caloundra.
Caloundra. Yep.
Sorry, were you going to say something else?
No.
Cool.
Yep.
I was going to say,
Caloundra.
we're going to play, we'll talk about it more.
Yep.
We
So
had
back on
Caloundra.
to golf courses.
Yeah, back on the golf course. We had a Caloundra.
Yep.
And it was brilliant. And
Beautiful golf course.
it was
Busy?
sort of, it was busy.
Oh.
I don't know if people saw it during the vlog itself,
Yep.
but we had spurts of sunshine and then it was dark. And then it was sunshine and it was dark. And,
Yep. But the
and
course is beautiful.
by the end of it,
What a
it
great
was,
course.
I don't know, nearly 5:30, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The sun
it
was pretty
a
much
bit late
down.
because look, it was very busy. They had a lot of people out there, which is good to see.
That's what I was saying, 180 odd people.
You know, the courses. So we had Shane.
Yep, Shane.
Jimmy. Yep.
The old
Do you know
top-notch
what?
pigeon.
It was a great day, good fun. Look, great course. One of those little hidden courses that, you know, I know it's
probably
been
wouldn't
there for a
necessarily
long
pick it up.
time. I'd never played there
No,
before.
same.
But it's sort of been hidden sort of away as such.
I think I
But-
said it during the vlog a few times. It sort of reminds me a little bit of sort of a Noosa crossed with a bit of Wynnum,
Yeah.
something like that. So it's
Yep.
that sort of feel, Noosa feel, but it's quite tight and Wynnum-y just because of the
Yep.
Barry Burn that runs through the place.
Yep. I liked it. I thought.
And the greens were firm.
I thought it was a great. The greens, I think they're a little bit softer. I think would be nice, but
It was coming out to Club Champs as we
Yep.
filmed it,
Yep.
so that's what you would expect. They rolled brilliantly.
the course is fantastic. Another great course in this part of the world.
It is a bit
Yeah.
hidden actually, and again a clubhouse that
Yeah.
sits above the putting green, which then sits above the 18th,
Yep.
and then the first tee just over there too.
Looks out.
Looks out, yeah.
Into the distance towards water. Beautiful. A little bit like headlands.
A little bit like headlands.
Yep.
I've probably got a photo there, which you check out our Instagram if you haven't already checked it out. But that is pretty much the view.
Yep.
Right there, that is the view of. Oh, come on, focus. But there you go. That's the view.
Yep.
So that's the view of the first tee and the 18th green.
Great spot.
In the afternoon.
Great spot. Beautiful golf course. Lovely.
Sorry, I just had a reminder.
Yep.
And yes, it was brilliant. And thanks to Tom and thanks to Jason for letting us come out there because, again, without those guys, we can't film. And without the permission, even though we probably could, we'd rather not.
We like to get the clubs involved.
We even want to get the clubs out. That's what we're talking about. We sometimes try to get pros out and people that work there to come out and have a chat.
People that are members and bits and pieces. So, you know, we like to vary it up. People don't want to see just us talking all the time.
No one wants to see us too.
So it's always nice to get some different people on, and we've got a few different people coming on. Of course. Next few.
Yeah. So we got Bow Desert coming up after Nambour. So we're going to have Caloundra, Nambour, Bow Desert, and then we've got more coming after that too.
Yep.
With Mulaney and the pro up at Mulaney as well. Yes, she's going to come out.
She's going to come out and have a hit.
Yep.
So it'll be good fun because they got a few new holes there.
Correct.
So we haven't seen those holes yet. So that'll be really good. They seem to be doing a lot of good stuff up there. A lot of ladies clinics, a lot of junior clinics, which is really good because considering that their membership is a lot older, of course, so they probably struggle to get a lot of juniors, but they're obviously doing a lot.
Just letting you know, what time we teeing off? Anytime?
Oh, about 10.
About 10? Cool. I'm going to be up there having breakfast where I had breakfast last time.
Yeah. So about 10, because I think she works till about 10 and then she's available after that. So you get up a little bit early. We'll have to try and use 3 holes.
True.
So, it'll be good fun.
Also got Pine Rivers that'll come up, but that's going to happen after we have some rain.
Yeah, just wait for a little bit. It's
been very, very dry. So
it has been pretty dry. We got a little bit of rain,
the other night.
But
pretty much away.
Most of it was inland, so we didn't get a lot. So.
Pretty much a waste.
Pretty well. Those courses, like you said, you've got the JPX range coming up. There's a whole heap of new clubs coming out.
Yeah, the Strixon stuff as well. We still need to do the ping stuff. The new Titleists will come out in another month or thereabouts.
So if you've seen, Shane and I did have a quick little hit on the golf course because he brought out the pings for, if you watch the Caloundra vlog.
Well, if you watch the Caloundra vlog, Shane used the i500.
Yeah, very nice little club.
Interesting stick.
Yeah.
We got some questions, and we're gonna smash into the questions from one person this time.
We probably got some more than that.
Well, we've got like 7 questions here.
Yeah, but
all right,
more questions.
We'll see. Big Thunder Golf.
Big Thunder Golf. G'day, mate.
G'day, Dave.
G'day, Dave. How you going, mate? We said to give us a cheerio.
Yep.
How you going?
And here it is.
Going good.
Hopefully you're playing well.
Yep.
Dave pumps it just quietly. Question 1: what's your biggest drive? Coralban. 11th hole for you.
Yeah, 350 metres.
320, something like that.
Yeah, I suppose we don't really get caught too much up in distances and bits and pieces, do we? Like,
not overly.
That one we know because bounced off the path and stuff. But we're a bit more. If we're getting good distance and it's in a good spot, that's really what we want.
We can all hit it further. That's the thing.
And it's all dependent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, was it a bit downhill? Was the ground a bit hard? Did I hit it lower rather than hit it a bit higher? Look, I think as long as you're getting some good distance and you're finding fairways, that's the main thing.
That is a big thing. My longest is like 370 maybe, 18, 17, 16. I think it might have been 15th at Pacific Dunes down New South Wales. Drove it on the green and proceeded 3 putts. That was an easy par. Thank you very much.
You pumped a pretty good one at Arundel.
The other way.
Yeah.
Oh, when we were with Show.
I mean, we didn't measure it, but geez, it was
and no wind. So this 360-70 or whatever it was down hurricane.
Yeah.
Whereas this one wasn't downwind. It was just a very good drive.
Look, we were looking for it 30 metres.
Oh, at least 30 metres back.
Yeah. Yep. It was
because Conrad hit it to there, and I was.
Yep. And I
at least 20.
When we found
30.
it was like.
Perfect layup just shy of the water.
Yeah, it was too. Another 2 metres, you're gone.
How did you meet Richo?
We all met. Well, we met at
Nudgee College. Yeah. So I was a greenkeeper at Nudgee College.
Yep.
And
Dad works there.
Yeah, my old man's still there.
Yep.
And met Richo there and a few other guys, Joel and whatever else. Old Mystery Mark.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just it. It was through Nudgee College.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yeah, exactly right. Who are your favourite guests you've played with? Every single person.
Yeah, every one of them.
Because they're all so different. Yeah.
Like it's very hard to, go from one to the other. Like I said, look, we had a great day with Sarah Kemp and Sophie Walker.
Sarah Kemp and Sophie Walker was good fun.
Look, everyone that's been on the show, we've always had a laugh.
We've met Cheyenne Woods, and Cheyenne Woods was good value.
Yep.
Brittany Bomar was brilliant.
Yep.
I think that actually the biggest one, if you want to talk about a guest that actually was on the channel, was Brooke Henderson. We've spoken about it before.
Yeah.
We sat down for about 15 minutes with Brooke Henderson, just literally sitting on the floor having a chat with Brooke Henderson.
I just plonked myself down next to her and just had a chat, just like a couple of
people
old people
having a chat. And she was great.
She was really nice, really lovely.
And we couldn't get her on because she was sort of underage at the age of 18. We had to go meet Sarah to do some stuff with Sarah, and
she wasn't comfortable unless her sister.
Yeah.
But
she said
okay.
she was comfortable, but it was just more the fact that it was a just in case part.
But really nice. Lady.
Great.
Really nice lady.
Great.
But everyone that's been on the show,
people like John Pritchard who come out from the UK. Even people like Rick who we met at Meadowbrook. It's people that you meet around and people that we have on. Like we've had approximately 50 different people on.
See, some of the people, I suppose it's easier for me to stick out the people that I haven't previously known.
Yes.
So blokes like Russ and Dan and Wade,
yeah.
like I'd already played golf with these blokes, so I already enjoyed their company anyhow, but it's all the other people that have come on.
Of course.
Nick that's coming on from...
Nick Tonga.
At Bow Desert.
Oh yeah, sorry, Nick Hughes.
Yeah, so Nick Hughes from Bow Desert. Oh, look, everyone. Jimmy. I'd never played golf with Jimmy before.
True.
Like the show. Everyone. And there's lots of people that haven't necessarily been on the show that we have been skirting around.
That's
Jimmy's
right.
dad.
Yeah, Paul.
Like, we'll get him on one day.
Maybe.
What a great bloke. But look, everyone that's been on the show.
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard.
Look, we could go through.
Literally, when we were in Melbourne,
everyone.
I'm pretty sure we had about 50 odd people.
Yes, it's quite a few. But look, everyone.
And the more the merrier, the better.
We've all had a great time, and Kieran wouldn't
yeah, true. We met Kieran.
Going back to Softy.
Yep.
We'd never have met
Softy. Well, that's how we met Softy. We met Softy in the shop, and then said, "Mate, you want to come down and play Emerald Lakes?"
Yep.
And Dimas.
Yeah,
Dylan as well. So
Dylan as well. So, mate, that's what it's done.
It's not. It's
like
nice.
I said, everyone we have played with, we've enjoyed it. I haven't had anyone that I've walked away that's been on the show and gone, yeah.
No, I totally agree. And like even we were down at Arundel. Matt, yep.
G'day, Matt. How's Barley going?
How's Barley? Matt Clayton. Where's my invite?
I know she didn't take me, mate. What's going on there?
Like we had a couple of guys, Tom and that we met down at Arundel.
Yep.
And they come. It's just nice for people to come up and say g'day.
Yep.
And feel comfortable coming up and saying g'day. But everybody's been brilliant.
Yeah.
Bradley Copperman as well. Love Bradley. So everybody's good value.
Lots of fans.
Lots of look at the end, everyone.
Mate, if I hadn't have met you and hadn't have done this, I wouldn't have had my #1 fan.
Oh yeah.
Your mum.
Your mum. I was going to say my wife.
Mrs. Staines.
Mrs. Staines and Mrs. Staines.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for all the likes, because
nobody else does it.
Mate, she's fine. Why else?
Who is your worst guest? None.
Us.
who Russ?
Us.
Oh, us. Yeah. We are guest hosts. We can be replaced at any time.
There'd be a lot better vlogs if
if
someone else played.
Just ghosts. Casper.
Who's the worst? Not really. Look, some people are annoying to play with because they beat you all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Kieran will tell you it's me. Kieran will tell you it's me because
Richo.
I do have a nasty habit of
classic Richo.
Nutting a couple of putts. That's sort of no, not really. I can't think of.
Well, all these questions sort of just go hand in hand now. Have you ever kicked somebody off your videos because they're too rude? No.
No.
Not really. Definitely not. What's your best round of 9 or 18? My best is 8 under. For 18.
Yeah, I think that was that time.
I think my best for 9 is 6 under. My best for 18 is 8 under.
Yeah.
Not in the same round.
Once at Nudgee College, I think I had about 66.
Yep.
But that was par for the course because they changed the course.
Yep.
So, I've had an even round par, or an even round.
Oh, you've had 3 over at Palm Meadows on a proper length track, I suppose.
Oh, actually, the Heritage 9 over because it's 2-9.
Yeah.
Remember,
because you've had under.
Time I had that. Yeah, so I had a couple under of that, but yeah, I'd like to shoot an even round par on
a normal length track sort of thing.
Even Lowood. It was 3 over there.
Yeah.
An even par round for the day, I would have been stoked. So
yeah,
I am looking forward to. So yes, I have had under, but not necessarily.
Well, that's all I've got there from Dave's from now. I know we've got more. I'll have to duck back through it. Richard, do you want to pad for a little bit while I look through?
Beautiful. So you look through it, and I'll just keep talking, mate. So, yes, great day up at Caloundra. What'd you say we got coming up next?
We've got Nambour.
Nambour, another great spot. Do you know,
it was just the 3 of us, so Jimmy, myself, and you.
Jimmy, yep. There's so many great courses around, isn't there? Like.
Look,
none. So they're all suffering a little bit here in Queensland because the weather's been a little bit dry. Hopefully we'll get some rain over the next couple of months, and mate, they'll be nice and green and
will be better. Yeah. It's just sort of the way.
Do you know what? Anyone we come across, if you see us there, I know some people have come across, even some other people, right? That Russ and Wades and stuff. By all means, come up and say hello.
Say good day.
Yep. So I ran into the emergency services.
Mikey Mike? Did you get Mikey Mike?
Yep. So I ran into him up there. He come and said hello. He was up there for the day.
That's good.
A good event. So the emergency services golf day. What I really liked about it was one of the events that winning it's not the big prize. So what they do is they raise money for a charity.
Yeah.
You might win a box of balls if the winner's got something, and it wasn't a huge big prize, box of balls, runners down prize and stuff like that. And then what they do is raffles. So there was all these blokes there. They had you buy raffle tickets, and there's TVs. There was an iPhone. There was all sorts of 100 raffles or something, right? There was blokes there going, I don't even like golf. I just come for the raffles.
Yeah, right.
I'd never seen anything, and everyone was happy and enjoyed themselves, and no one really cared who won in the end because you really didn't get that much of a prize for winning anyhow.
No.
Right? But that's what it was about. Raise money for a charity.
Crooksy, dodgy Crooksy.
Brent, well done, mate. He got done. And look, he's going to come out with us one day.
Yeah, one day. Again, we just need to sort it out.
We will catch up with him one day, and hopefully maybe. I don't know if we'll play him at his home track or whether we might take him somewhere else.
We might have to take him somewhere else.
Yeah, I think
so. Because he lives on one team.
Yeah, every time we seem to play someone on their home track, they tend to sort of touch you up a bit. Because one boy I wouldn't play on his home track against would be Mr. Chipperfield.
Oh, Zachary.
Because I saw him playing the Holden Scramble up there, and yes, he knows the
course. I ran into him the other day as well. He's doing all right.
Going all right.
Still in the training his monies.
Yeah, good
monies.
Fella.
Monies.
Yep.
People are talking about deep heat on testicles.
Yep.
That's what hashtag deep heat.
Yep.
From last one. So yeah, I'm struggling to find others.
No one said if they've used it to say whether it works.
Oh, it works. Congratulations, Max C. He goes, best way to spend a Monday. Day off school, played in a Pro-Am, win the Pro-Am, watch you guys. Great video, boys. Max, thank you kindly.
Thanks, mate.
We may have ruined that day for you, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. We had Stuart Walk, WARK, just say that it's good to see some country tracks on. Yep. And then it would be good to see more Coffs Harbour, Tamworth, Long Yard, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And do a trip sort of down that way. So.
Yep.
But I don't see many questions, mate. they're pretty much the questions. Unless you've got more. I mean, I've only got those ones there. We've got a foursome here. Question. Woden of angles. Question for next week. If you could trade, compromise any part of your game to improve another, what would it be and why?
Yes. Look, I had a bit of a think about this one because I did see that.
Well, you better go because we're running out of. We've got enough time.
So the difficult thing with that is, then you trade your strong points.
That's right.
So if I look at it, I've been driving reasonably well and I've been putting pretty well.
Yeah.
So if you trade that for, say, better iron shots, will it just even out your game?
Well, yeah, potentially.
So you know, for all those great putts that I hold, if I change that for, say, better iron shots,
yes, would scores be better or worse?
Yes, potentially I might hit more greens, but I'm going to make less putts.
True. Yeah, that's a good call.
So I don't know. I would rather keep what I've got and maybe try and get those other bits better.
I would trade my lack of ability for time to practice. Sorry, that was boring, but that'll do. But yeah, so Mizuno, we're down here for the Mizuno thing, and that's a pretty cool bag. Richo's taken it home to his kids.
Yep. I'm sure they'll probably fight for it.
Of course they will. And inside is a what's in there? Teas. Oh, cool! It's a little baggy doovamajiggy for stuff. Yeah.
So one of the other things was people asked about who we'd like to play with and everything else.
Oh yes.
And of course, so Alan Hunter, sorry about that. He said should hang our heads in shame.
About Seve.
We didn't say Seve.
Yep.
Joe, it is very difficult because, look,
you can
I'd love to play with all of them.
I'd like to play with everybody behind the camera too. You know what I mean? You just want to play with anybody.
Like you imagine being able to go and play with, pick 20 people you want to play with.
I know.
I mean,
pick 50 and it could have it easy.
Oh, you could run out 50 easy.
I know.
You know, of people that are with us and not with us.
That's right.
I mean,
that you'd want to play with.
Oh, mate, you go through any of those blokes, like, you know, for all different reasons.
100%.
Like, you know, I am not necessarily a massive Tiger Woods fan, but
who wouldn't want
to play with? Who wouldn't want to step and be in the facility of
facility? You just want to beat him on a hole, wouldn't you?
No,
you just go.
I think just to see
what the fuss is about.
Well, not necessarily the fuss. Potentially the greatest golfer ever.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, but the same thing. Jack Nicklaus, Simon Palmer, Seve, Lee Trevino would be pretty cool to play with.
Yeah.
Gee, the list just goes on and on. But even some of the modern golfers, you know, Kevin Kisner.
I'd like Kiz, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a hit with him. Adam Scott. Even Phil.
I didn't tell you we're going to get Adam Scott on when we do the ponds.
Beautiful. That'd be nice. Yep. I'll wear me Aussie togs.
Aussie DTs. But is there any more questions? But I think I'm pretty sure that's it.
About it.
I'm pretty sure that's it. But send in some more questions, guys. And of course, like we said, we've got nambour coming up. And I'm going to do a hashtag. I'm just going to do a hashtag JPX919.
Yep.
Because why not? Get that trending. I'm sure it already is because they are solid clubs.
I do have one, Stevie Woodgate.
Okay.
Right? Mate, thank you very much for noticing that I have honed my skills on the camera after watching the Blair Witch Project.
You are Blair Witch-esque camera style.
Yeah. So I didn't want to tell anyone. That's where I got my style because I didn't want them to say that I copyrighted it.
True. The Blair Witch Project. For you young people that haven't seen that, go watch it. The original.
Yeah, the original. But
good.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Anything else?
JPX, hashtag JPX919.
Get a bit of chrome molly in
you. Get a bit of chrome molly in you.
Yep.
It's starting to get a bit chilly standing here. And
chrome molly, dig out your BMX bikes.
Questions. Yeah. Questions for you guys.
BMX bike.
Is there a question for these guys?
Yep. Anyone else have a BMX bike?
Yeah.
I've still got one. Do you know I did one up?
Were you a BMX bandit?
Oh, mate. Do you know what? On eBay the other day, they were selling the 4 bikes from, but they were too dear. I couldn't afford it. But so the 3 mongooses and there was another bike. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, they sold the 4 of them.
Really?
I went, oh.
You'd be all about Nicole Kidman's one.
I love Nicole Kidman. Yep.
Eyes wide shut for people who haven't seen it.
Look, only back there because you know, she had that bushy red curly hair. Oh, she was hot. Still is. But yep. Sorry, Keith. Yep. But BMX bikes. I love them.
Yeah.
Look, I did one up a couple of years ago, right? And I've still got another one at home, a Speedwell one that I was doing up. I'd really love to get an old Mongoose.
Yeah.
That's the classic BMX bike. Unfortunately, they hold their price a bit much. Bit of a shame, but yeah. Let us know. Anyone else like BMX bikes?
There you
BMX
go.
bikes? Some of the greatest times.
No, I was sort of around like Mongoose. Mongoose was huge at one point of my childhood.
Mate, I had a red one with red tufts. Had black wheels to start with, black tyres, and ended up with red tyres. Oh, mate, it had the gold alloy handlebars, seat, had the rat trap wheels. Oh, mate, greatest thing ever.
You're mental.
Greatest thing ever. I sold it to buy a car.
Good trade.
Yeah, what a goose.
Good trade. All right, get down to TopGolf. Cool. You'll see a video come of TopGolf. We'll see for Jakey's birthday.
Yep.
And look, it's busy in there right now.
Yep.
And it's midweek.
Just remember, if you see a dude going down the road with this bag on a BMX bike, don't run him over. It's me.
Come on, say good day.
It'll be me.
All right, guys. Anyway, come check out TopGolf. Thanks for checking out this video. Send us some more questions.
Yep.
Hashtag JPX919.
Beautiful.
And
yep.
Do you love a BMX bike?
Yep. If you want us banned from your town, just let us know.
If you want to join the BMX Bandits, the group we got coming up, let's do it.
Why not?
The BMX Bandit blog.
Yep. Oh, good idea.
Thanks, guys, for checking the video. We're learning, and it's good fun. Anyway, we'll see you later. Thanks, Mizuno, for getting us down here. Bye.
See ya.